This one is called My Own Summer. Shove it. The riff is badass. The drums sound crisp and clean, bro. You
Yep.
can hear every drum in that drum kit. You can fucking hear it, dude. To open your album with this fucking song, man. I mean, your album's already. I'm buying it just from this first fucking track, bro.
All
Right?
the other shit that's on this album so far, it's like fucking just
No.
like we got our fingers stuck in an instrument trying to figure out how to play it. And we got Jonathan Davis off in the corner acting like a 12-year-old making some fucking stupid ass lyrics. Now we finally have a fucking Korn song, and this is No Place to Hide.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Riffs Reloaded. I am, of course, one of your hosts, Willie, and on the other side over here is your other host, my brother, Nick. What's going on, bro?
What's up, dude? What's going on YouTube? What's going on Spotify? I am here on the other side saying hello to all of you and welcome to a brand new fucking episode. I can't wait.
Can't wait, man. For those of you that have seen the title, because you clicked on it, we are doing a part two of Korn and Deftones, their second album. If you have not seen part one, where we talked about their debut albums, please go back and watch that and come on back here and finish this out because I feel like there was some leftover stuff that we needed to talk about between Korn and Deftones. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yeah, dude. I think we did a pretty good job covering the debuts of both bands, and there was a little bit more meat left on the bone when it came to their second releases from both bands. Kind of similar to what we did with Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin. We felt like there was a little bit more that needed to be said between both bands on their second records, and we felt like this would be a good opportunity to do the same thing with Korn and Deftones.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I can't wait to get back into it with their second album. It's gonna be fucking fun. Before we do that, I want to encourage you all to go to X and Instagram and follow us there. You can't miss us. Rips Reloaded. You can please subscribe here on the YouTube. It means a lot for your support. And comment down below on which album is your favorite between these and their debut album. If you want to comment down below for that one as well, please let us know. And before we get into it, I believe Nick has some news that he wants to share with y'all. What's up, Nick?
Yeah, man. So this is some pretty big news that came out earlier today. Of course, Megadeth is going to release their last record coming out this Friday, as a matter of fact. And right here on this channel, you will see us cover the album in full coming up this weekend. So stay tuned for that, and please tune in and hit the like button and subscribe for that. But speaking of Megadeth and Dave Mustaine, it had come out today that Dave Mustaine thinks that a Megadeth Metallica tour would make everything right. And just a little quick quote on what Dave Mustaine actually had to say about that. He said, "I'd like them. If the friendship was restarted, it wouldn't bother me. I would accept it, and I think it would be nice to revisit some of those times. But I just think because there was a lot of hurt and misunderstanding around our time together, that it would be difficult not to keep bringing up the past. I think what needs to happen, and there needs to be a Megadeth and Metallica tour, period. That would, I'm sure, make everything right. We could hang out, spend some time together, but I don't know that we could really tour like that, because when Megadeth goes out on tour, we really tour and we play many, many, many shows." So, Willie, my question is to you and everyone out there in cyberspace. My question is, man, would you like to see a final tour with Metallica and Megadeth? And I mean final for Megadeth, but the first ever tour, full-blown tour with Metallica and Megadeth. They've done the big four shows in the past. I think they did a one-off here and a one-off in like Bulgaria or something like that. But do you share in the same sentiment that Dave Mustaine shares, that it would make everything right between the two parties if Megadeth and Metallica were to do one tour together to kind of like put an end to everything? What do you think?
Um, I I'm kind of 50-50 on this, bro. Would I want to see both of those bands together live? For sure, I would definitely go. For me, it kind of sounds like a money grab because we all know the tickets prices are going to be fucking off the wall, skyrocketed. So that's kind of iffy for me. And then I'm like, but of course Metallica would headline, right? Because it's Metallica. So would Megadeth open, or would they share the same time, or would Megadeth play full fucking 5 songs and Metallica plays fucking 14? You know, so I'm like, what's it really going to entail? I'm curious what it all involves.
Yeah, I agree with you too. I think a perfect way to do this tour would be if it was no openers, if it was just Megadeth and Metallica, and have both bands go out there for about 2 hours on stage. You know, make it a 4 hour show, make it a spectacular show. You know what I mean? Have the fucking
Right.
pyro, have everything. You know, have all the fucking cinematics that go with it. But for me and my fandom growing up, as both fans of both bands, and Megadeth being our favorite band, you and I both, I think it would be a nice little tip of the cap, a nice little feather, to make the send off for Megadeth. And who knows how much longer Metallica has, to be honest with you. I do know that it's pretty much all but confirmed that they'll be out here in Vegas in 2027 to headline the Sphere for a run of shows. You want to talk about gouging ticket prices? That'll be that show right there. But I, for one, would like to see a Megadeth and Metallica tour to do a final send off for both bands, to put a squash to everything. Maybe even have members of both bands out there doing a medley of some sort of some songs. Megadeth and Metallica. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'm up for it, man. If it was to happen, I'm down for it. I agree the ticket prices would be pretty high, but then again, what ticket prices aren't high anymore? The wife and I just saw a concert here in Vegas on Sunday, and not metal related, so I won't say who it was. But ticket prices were not cheap, but I think that's a norm nowadays, unfortunately. But I am excited to see what comes of a Megadeth Metallica possible tour. I am.
Yeah, we'll see what it all entails, man. If it's definitely going to be a 2 hour each type event, then I'll for sure try to make it. But if it's going to be like a fucking Metallica takeover, I don't think I'm going to go.
I don't think Mustaine would even actually go for that, to be honest with you. If he's proposing a tour with Metallica to make amends to everything and give the fans one little final hurrah, I don't think Mustaine would go for, hey, Megadeth
Yeah,
plays 5 songs and Metallica plays 22.
I
You know what I
fucking
mean?
hope
I
not.
don't think he would go for that. I think it needs to be a shared stage. I think they both need their time. And I think cooler heads would prevail in this one, especially knowing that the time is coming to the end for both bands, both legendary bands. I think now is the time to do it. If there ever was a time, now's the time.
Yeah, that sounds great to me. Hopefully that happens, bro.
Fingers crossed. One can only hope.
Damn right. But yeah, please be sure to check in this weekend of the release of Megadeth's new album. We'll be covering it, so please do not miss that.
Yes, sir.
However, today's episode, of course, like we said in the opening, we're going to be talking about the second albums from both Korn and Deftones. And just to recap everyone from the first part one, which band was your favorite on their debut albums, Nick?
Deftones, by far. I think Deftones had the stronger debut, both musically and I don't know if lyrically, but definitely musically. I think Deftones had the stronger outing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Also, spoilers if you haven't seen the part one, but definitely a show you need to go back and watch, and because this one's going to be a banger too. And I'm curious to see, Nick, if we're going to pick the same albums for this episode as
Mm-hmm.
well. I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know, but let's kick into it, man. Let's start with Korn. This is their second album that they have released. This album is called Life is Peachy. This came out October 15th, 1996. Before we get into track by track, Nick, what's your overall feeling of this album?
It's kind of a weak album, bro. To be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more when it came to Korn and their second release. But I don't know, man. I think they got stronger as the band went on, obviously. The album after this, I think, was a really strong album. I think they really brought it with Follow the Leader. That's when they had Todd McFarlane of the Spawn fame make the album cover and everything else. I think that's when Korn really started to pick up the pace and pick up the momentum. The Family Values tour and all that shit after that album. Here, they're still trying to find their footing. They're still trying to find their place. And the lyrics are definitely something that are fucking fucked up once all over again.
Yeah, man, I couldn't have said it better. This is a weird fucking album for me. I went into it. I think I knew like one song off this album actually, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck's happening in this fucking album, bro? Like, the more I went on listening to track by track, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck's happening anymore. But it was definitely a weird album.
So you said that you knew one song from this album. Let me guess, that was Adidas.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna get
Yep.
into it as we go along, but there's some other songs. One in particular that is probably just as well known as Adidas, but goes under the radar in my opinion. And we'll get into that when we get to that track. I want to get your opinion on that song.
Sounds great. Let's get right into it. This is track number one, which is just a 49-second intro. This is called Twist. You want to share your thoughts and opinions on this, or you want to move on?
No, dude, I actually thought that this was a good opener if it was an actual song
Yeah.
and if it actually went longer than 49 seconds. I think this is more of a tease. than it is a full blown track. But I mean, fucking Jonathan Davis doing his fucking, Beavis impression when he's Cornholio is fucking great. I'm all here for it, but I think it needed to be longer. But if we're going to say it's track number one and this the opener, I think it was a really good fucking opener to the album. To be honest with you.
Yeah, okay, okay. Interesting. I wrote down instrumental with Jonathan doing his thing.
Yep,
That's what
it's
I
about
wrote.
right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's fucking funny. Let's move on to track number two. This one's called Chi. What's your thoughts on this one?
This song pisses me off, dude. The vocals are good, but the guitars are fucking annoying as fuck, dude. The bass and drums are good as always. It's Korn, so the bass and drums are always going to be good. But I don't know, man. This song just annoys the shit out of me, dude. I had to fast forward. I listened to this song 3 times in preparation for the show, and 2 of the 3 times I had to fast forward through it, like kind of like skip like halfway through, because it was just annoying. I couldn't get through with that fucking annoying ass guitar.
I'm not even mad that you have said that. I listened to this album probably like 4 or 5 times, dude, and each time it went up and down. Do I like it? Do I not like it? And this song for me was similar to what you just said, man. I think the fucking riff is pretty cool. The dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
and then go that riff is fucking pretty sweet. But then like the rest of the song is kind of like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really do much at
No,
all.
not at all, dude. It was there to be there, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree. Moving on to track number three. This one is called Lost. What you got?
This is a fun pit song. I can hear this song being played live outdoors on a festival. Think back in the day of fucking Ozfest and shit. I could hear this song being fucking starting that circle pit and everybody gets in and fucking jump the fuck around. I could definitely see this as that song. Maybe more so on any other songs on this record. I could definitely see this as a pit song. It's a heavy song, and out of the first 3 tracks so far, this is probably the better one because one we're not even going to count as a full blown track. So this is probably the best song we've heard so far on this album.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a solid song. It was a little similar to Chi, in my opinion. I think because of the structure was pretty down the same structure wise. So I got a very, very similar vibe from Chi on this one. But I agree, this one was better than Chi. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Down, we're just moving right along. Got track number four. This one's called Swallow.
This one was okay. The track was good in parts. Again, I don't know what's going on this album just yet. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know if the fucking heroin was starting to kick in or, whatever the fucking case was. But they're definitely trying to tell a story. And they're definitely. See, here's the thing that people got to understand too with Korn, especially in 1996. They were the pioneers of nu metal, and there wasn't very many bands still out yet of 1996 that was on the level of Korn in the nu metal scene. So they're trying to navigate the waters, and they're trying to like make a sound that is their own. And I completely get that, and I applaud them for doing that. But at the same time, too, you got to have some sort of a structure, or you got to have some sort of a fucking bass sound. This is fucking all over the place, and I think track four is fucking another testament to that. That it's a good song in parts, but it's just a whatever. Like it's not memorable.
Yeah, dude. I feel like the first four songs here it just runs together for me in a way. The only thing that stood out in this song for me was the bass. I think the bass finally decided to wake up and do something different. But besides that, there's nothing else that stands out in the song.
I agree, absolutely.
Moving on to track number five. This one's called Porno Creep.
This is a whatever filler song. This is just to throw something on the fucking CD. Coming in at 14 tracks long. I don't know why you would need to have a fucking filler, but it is a filler. It's, the good drums, good bass, in the song. But other than that, it's fucking nothing.
No, it's just an instrumental. It's kind of just like they're in the garage jamming. There's nothing really to it. Let's move on. We got track number six. This one's called Good God.
Good guitars in this song. The vocals are aggressive as fuck, both lyrically and the way he's singing the vocals. Out of so far of all the other songs, other than maybe Lost, this one is like a good spot for the track on this record. After all the crap that we heard with Cheese, Swallow, Porno Creep, I think Good God kind of comes in as like kind of a palate cleanser of sorts, in my opinion.
Yeah, I actually dig this song. It's a fun song. It has a lot of different sounds in this song, which was pretty cool to hear. I think this one could have been like track number two, bro. Like this should have been up a little bit more because coming from track number one, dude, this song is like completely different. This is a different song than what we just heard from the first five songs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, like I said, other than Lost, I think that this is the best song that we've heard so far on the record.
I agree, 100%. We got track number seven. This one is called Mr. Rogers.
I wonder if this was his ode to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I don't know, but it's an okay song. It's more tormented vocals, lyrically and the way he sings them. Again, I can't fucking get into it, dude. I really can't. I tried, but it's just like fucking hey, man. I got to be on that LSD too to get into this shit.
Dude, it's a weird fucking song, bro. It's a really weird song. I dig the chorus with his vocals. I think that was pretty sick. But other than that, man, it's just too weird for me. I can't
Hmm.
get into it
Yep,
either.
it's kind of like you got to be like a hurt, depressed soul to fucking like really fucking dive into this shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird fucking album so far. We just keep on going. We have track number eight. Am I even allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can say that.
All right. Well, track number eight is called "Cunts."
With the
Um,
K, with the K.
with a K, of course. Your thoughts, Nick?
This song is fucking weird as shit. The lyrics are fucking stupid as hell. This is if it was written by a fucking 12-year-old boy who just found his first Playboy magazine, like, and had like the fat teacher at school like talking shit on him, and he's trying to get his revenge. Like maybe he's writing like a little letter to his friends. They're all giggling in the corner. Ha ha, yeah, yeah. This song makes no fucking sense, dude. I don't know if he was like trying to hit on some fat chick in school one day and the fat chick turned him down. This was like his ode to her. I don't know, but this song is fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you said it right. It's. I put, what the fuck is this song? LOL. LOL. Was not expecting this.
No, no.
Not one fucking bit. I was like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, not expecting this in the bad way too. Like this is just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are we doing? Like we're a band
No.
that's going out on world tours now. We got some recognition to us. Let's put out
Mm-hmm.
this sophomore bullshit like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
come on, guys, this is stupid.
Yeah, dude. I listened to it once and I skipped it every other time I listened to that album because I couldn't do it.
Yep, it's not good at all, dude. Not at all.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if
Anyways,
they're embarrassed by this song. Looking back on it now, like,
no,
what the fuck were we thinking?
no. They probably fucking love it, bro.
You might be right. You're probably right.
They're a weird fucking band. They love it.
If it was me, I would look back on it like, what the fuck were we thinking? But yeah, maybe you're right.
Oh man, yeah. But I'm thankful that I was allowed to say that because I was like, I don't know if I can even say this fucking title on YouTube.
Cunts. Yeah, you could say cunts.
Let's move on. We got track number nine. This one is called "No Place to Hide."
All right, bro. So when at the beginning of the show, you were talking about you knew one track on this album, and that was Adidas. And I am surprised that you didn't know this track, "No Place to Hide." This is a very, very, very good, solid hidden gem on this record and in Korn's discography, in my opinion. This song needs to be played live. This is, spoiler alert, my favorite track on the album. I completely forgot that this track was on this album until I went back and listened to it. I used to fucking sing this song when I was a kid. I know the lyrics are fucked up too, but it's just the way the chorus is and how catchy it is. I fucking love this song. Still to this day, love this song. And I think it's probably the most standout one of them on the fucking record is this song.
I am in 100% agreement with you. This is my favorite song on the fucking album too. I like you said, I fucking love this fucking song, bro.
Yep.
It's fun as fuck. It's a headbanging song. The chorus is fucking badass. And
Yep.
I when this song came on, bro, I was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Where has this been? We waited 9 tracks to get to it, man.
So this is the first time you've ever heard this song?
I want to say I probably heard it when I was a kid, man, but I don't fucking remember. But as of now, I want to say yeah. This is like the most like memorable I can like hear it.
I always get the two things fucked up between butterfly effect and Mandela effect. Whichever the one is correct for what I'm about to say, then we fucking run with it. But people get this track mixed up on the next album, Follow the Leader, and they also get this track mixed up on the album that came after that, Issues, because the placement of this song at the time kind of it was a later standout on the album than like say Adidas was, which was like the most blow up single on this fucking record. But a lot of people get this song confused with Follow the Leader and Issues.
Hmm.
I absolutely adore this track. Like you said, the chorus is so fucking fun, dude. You've
Yep.
got it actually sounds like a Korn song. Like this
Yeah.
sounds like what Korn should be. You had like Blind, Clown, and some of the other ones off the other record. Then on
Yep.
this one, you've got Adidas and you got No Place to Hide. Those sound like Korn. All
Right.
the other shit that's on this album so far, it's like fucking just
No.
like we got our fingers stuck in an instrument trying to figure out how to play it. And we got Jonathan Davis off in the corner acting like a 12-year-old making some fucking stupid ass lyrics. Now we finally have a fucking Korn song, and this is No Place to Hide.
I don't have anything else to add to that, Nick. You fucking nailed it. And I share all the fucking love that you do for this fucking song.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Moving on to track number 10. This one's called Wicked. It is a Ice Cube cover. Your thoughts, Nick?
Stupid.
Yep.
And it sucks too because Chino Moreno, the singer of Deftones, is on this track,
Mhm.
which we're going to cover here in just a second of his band and Around the Fur album. But yeah, this is another fucking just bullshit song. I get it, like the whole rap metal, new metal shit was just starting to take off, and they were like trying to their best to crossbreed them
Yeah.
and do their best. But yeah, this song is fucking stupid.
Yeah, definitely not a fan. Doesn't do anything for me.
Nope. Move
Moving
on.
on to track number 11. This is the one that we've been talking about throughout the whole entire album. This one is called Adidas. Your thoughts, Nick?
All day I dream about sex. It's an okay song. I was
Yeah.
never a big fan of Adidas. This is my wife's favorite song, I believe, on this record, and maybe of Korn's of all time. I don't know.
Really? Hmm.
But yeah, this song is good. It's classic for the album and for Korn. But for me, it's an okay song. It's not one that I would gravitate towards too, and like trying to seek out a Korn song.
Yeah, this is the only one on the album that I knew, and going to this album, knowing that this song was on this album, I was not excited to listen to this album because I'm actually not a fan of the song either.
Mm-hmm.
It's classic Korn. The riffs is different with the song. It's very much Korn in a way, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one either.
Yep, same. I mean, it does have the classic Korn sound, like "No Place to Hide,"
Sure.
but I mean, I don't know. It's whatever.
Yep, I agree. Moving on to track number 12, which is the War cover. This one's called Lowrider. Your thoughts, Nick?
It's a cover. Really not much to say about it. It's 58 seconds long. I think I skipped it after like 10 seconds.
Yep, me too. It's whatever. Moving on to track number 13. Here we go. This one is called Ass Itch.
Oh my god, dude, my ass itches just thinking about this. I will say that it's a good song in spots. Like it has its spots, but there's not as many spots as there needs to be for me to go back and like this song. Again, it's whatever.
Yeah, I put not a big fan. It sounds super similar to other songs on the album. I couldn't even like tell you exactly how the song fucking starts or ends, honestly. So
Yep,
that's
agreed.
how I feel. And then we have the closer, track number 14, the last track on this album. This one's called Kill You, which the song actually ends at the 5 minute mark, but it has a couple of hidden tracks at the end of it. What's your thoughts?
I don't understand why bands do this. I really don't. And Deftones did this in the next album that we're going to cover too on their final track.
Yep.
I don't understand why bands do this. It's pointless. It's stupid. The first part of the song was whatever. It wasn't anything special. And then you get towards the end of the song when all the shit comes back in. And then I said at the beginning how it sounded like JD, Jonathan Davis, was doing his best Cornholio impression on
Yep.
Twist. This was like on crack at the end of this when he was fucking, channeling his inner Cornholio. I don't know, man. It's an okay track, I guess, but it's not a good closer. Again, second album in a row from Korn without a good closer. Sucks.
Yeah, it's a slower fucking closer, and it's just okay. There's nothing to it. I don't got anything more to add than what you just said, Nick.
I think we really need to do a maybe a fucking a whole episode on the next two albums that come after this for Follow the Leader and Issues, because I think that's when Korn really found their foot, and when Korn really started to like push that fucking the sound of like, okay, we found who we are now. We had
Mm-hmm.
two albums that were like experimental in a way, but now
Yep.
we've definitely found who we are, and now we're going to
Yeah.
release Follow the Leader, and now we're going to release Issues. I think that we need to do justice with those because this album as a whole, man, was not a good fucking album at all.
No, this album was a fucking dud. Fucking dud. Uh, anyways, we are in agreement that our favorite song on this album is "No Place to Hide." Without picking covers, Nick, what's the worst track on this album?
For me, it's probably track two, bro. Chi, that guitar has just annoyed the shit out of me.
That's the worst one, you think?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Those guitars just piss me off, bro. It's a whole bullshit. Like, it makes no fucking sense, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? There's some other bad ones on here, too. Like, I can't have a whole list of bad songs, but I will pick track two because fuck your guitars on that song.
Interesting. Okay, okay. I wasn't
How about you?
expecting that. Oh, it's easy. Track number 8, cunts. Yeah, I can't ever hear that fucking song again.
Yeah, that's definitely a 1A and 1B, too, for sure.
It's very interesting.
Fucking dog shit.
All right, all right. So overall, I think the second album from Korn is worse than their first album. Do you agree?
Yes, 100%. Most bands get better with their second album. They did not on
Yeah.
this one. I think this was the step back.
Nope, they definitely went fucking backwards, and I'm so glad that they spring forward on the next couple albums because if they didn't, they would have been fucking done.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, that was Korn. We are moving on to our second band here. This is, of course, Deftones and their second album, which is called Around the Fur. This one came out October 28th, 1997, just a year after Korn's second album. Before we get track to track, Nick, what's your overall opinion?
Another solid album from Deftones, bro. They impressed us a lot with their debut, and they come out with their second album, and it's there's some interesting ones on this album we'll get into, but overall, I think it was a very solid second outing for Deftones.
I agree, man. This album kicked ass, just like their first one. It's hard to pick which album was better for me, but regardless, Around the Fur, this album, from start to finish, I want to say, was it caught my attention for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and all for the right reasons too. Unlike Korn.
Yep. Well, without further ado, let's jump right into Around the Fur. We got track number 1, which is a classic Deftones song. This one is called My Own Summer. Shove it.
Willie, I think I'm going to say something here that's going to be very, very, very controversial.
Okay.
This might light the internet on fire. This might cancel our show. We might have to go on the unemployment line with this take right here. But I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because, fuck it. I think that this riff in this song is probably the best riff in the nu metal era. As far as a single goes from a band, I think the riff in this song is the best nu metal single a band has ever put out in the whole genre.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, bro.
I think that this track as a whole is fucking phenomenal. It kicked ass when it came out. It kicks ass to this day. Just that whole fucking kick drum snare right into the fucking I mean, this song fucking slaps, still slaps to this day, and that fucking riff, dude, is so fucking good to listen to, bro. I could listen to it every day.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something completely different. You fucking scared me. I thought you were gonna show the fucking song. I was like, wow, all right, this is surprising as fuck. But no, I agree, man. Fucking perfect opener, dude. This fucking song, I knew this song from them, and listening to it track by track. I mean, this is the best opener they could fucking do, man.
Yep.
The riff is badass. The drums sound crisp and clean, bro. You
Yep.
can hear every drum in that drum kit. You can fucking hear it, dude. Great fucking opening, classic song, and I have nothing bad to say about this fucking song at all.
Yep. Absolutely, dude. It is a great fucking song, man, and a great fucking opener. Now, let me ask you this. What was a better opening song? This or Bored from their first album?
This song.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I might agree with you on that one. That's a toughie, but I think I might agree with you.
Yeah. I don't know, something about this song, bro. It just fucking hits, and it hits just from the start of it, man. And to open your album with this fucking song, man. I mean, your album's already. I'm buying it just from this first fucking track, bro.
And you know what's interesting too, how we talked about the debut albums from both bands on the first episode, how we said that both vocalists were angry, Chino and fucking Jonathan, right? They both had like this angry tone to them. In these albums here, on their second albums, I love the way Chino like has like his own way of singing like the lyrics to his songs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then he busts in with that fucking screech and that yell. It's just fucking perfect. You know what I mean? Like in this song, it's like. And then when he gets into the screaming part, like, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's so fucking good, dude. Like, he is such an underrated fucking vocalist, man. Like, hats off to Chino, dude. He could bring it.
Yeah, yeah. I was never his vocals were never on my fucking radar at all. And now going back and listening to his fucking vocals track by track, man, holy shit, does he have some fucking range on his ass, man. He's a damn good vocalist.
So, going back and listening to these albums, would you go see Deftones if they came through your neck of the wood?
I already looked at their fucking tours, dude. I did that from the first album, man. I was like, when they coming here? I'm gonna fucking go see them like tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep, I'm in agreement with you, dude. They were here last year at the MGM Grand and missed out on that show. But the next time they're around my neck of the woods, I'm definitely going and seeing them for sure.
Fuck yeah, absolutely, man. Let's move on to track number 2. This one is called Labia. What's your thoughts?
Yeah. It's got a fun riff. It's a good chorus, but it's an okay song, is what I have. I think it's kind of a step down from what we just heard on track number 1. I thought they could have brought something different with this one, but it's okay in parts. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. Fun riff, but other than that, it's okay.
Yeah. I pretty much said the same thing. I said good second song, chorus is fun. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed.
Moving on to track number 3. This one is called Mascara.
This one is a bit slow for me. I mean, you coming off hot with My Own Summer. You got a whatever track at number 2, and then you bring out this at track 3. I think this was a miss on a placement of the album. Too slow. I don't know, man. I just couldn't get into this song. It's not a good one.
Yeah. Definitely agree with you that the placement of the song is a very weak placement. However, I fucking love this song. I think the tone is pretty fucking unique, especially for them. And the ending, that last minute with when the drums keep going, I think the ending sold me for this song. The like the last minute, I was like, okay, this song is fucking good. But I liked it.
Okay. Well, that's one of our opinions.
Yeah. And then we got number 4. This one is the title track of the album. Of course, this one is called Around the Fur. Nick?
This is a classic fucking song, dude. The fucking riff is great. The drums are great. The vocals are great. Everything about this track is fucking great, dude. You have fucking... The title track of an album is sometimes hit or miss. Some of the bands, like we did in the Monomarth series, some of the title tracks were not as good as they could have been. This one right here comes out... This should have been track number 2 or track number 3 on this album, dude. It's that fucking good, bro. And I think it's a sleeper song that more people need to go and listen to as the title track of this album.
Yeah, man. I knew this song also, and yeah, man, the fucking drums is the star in this fucking song, and I love how the riff meets the drums. It's not like the drums meets the riff.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like the drum parts were made first, and the riff was like, I caught this shit, and it came in and fucking played with it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a perfect fucking song, bro.
It's amazing how some of these songs get put together sometimes, because I can definitely hear what you're saying, how the drummer was kind of fucking around a little bit, and the guitarist came in with like maybe like a lick or a riff of some sort, and they just kind of started jamming to it. Kind of similar to how on an opposite end of how Pantera's Walk was created, you know, with fucking Dime just doing the fucking riff for Walk at a sound check at a show, and there's fucking Vinny on the drums, and he was just like, wait, play that again, and they went into the fucking shit, and Walk was created.
Yep.
So it's amazing how songs can get created sometimes, man. But yeah, dude, this song is a fucking banger, and if they still don't play this song live, they need to bring it back into rotation.
They fucking better play it live. If I'm gonna go see them, they fucking better play this shit live. But yeah, man, let's move on. Track number 5. This one is called Rickets.
This song has got a good riff to it. It's got a good pace to it, and I think it's a perfect placement of this song right after Around the Fur.
Interesting. I said it was a good song. I said maybe out of place on the album.
Interesting.
Very
Interesting.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
think Labia was more out of place going from track 1 to track 2 than Ricketts
Mm,
is from track 4 to track 5, to be honest with you.
okay. I can see that. Yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
at least Ricketts still had the like energy to it.
It
You know what
did.
I mean?
Yeah.
Labia didn't.
Yeah, yeah. This one was definitely more aggressive, and yeah, it's a good song. I got nothing bad to say about the song either.
Hell yeah.
Moving on to track number 6. This one is called "Be Quiet and Drive Far Away."
Willie, you knew this song before this album. Listen to this album, right?
I did.
Okay. Did your opinion change after knowing what you know now about Deftones? Going back and listening to this song now in preparation for the show, did your opinion of this song change from your previous opinions?
It only changed in a of a particular way. Um, I think I paid more attention to this song now.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you your opinion on it because you're going to give it to us in just a second. But for me, I'm going to say that this is another classic song from Deftones. This song is really, really fucking good. Still is fucking good to this day, bro. You cannot say anything wrong or bad about this song. Just like My Own Summer, just like Around the Fur, Be Quiet and Drive Far Away, dude, is a instant fucking classic. And again, My Own Summer with that riff, Drive Far Away is the same shit, dude. It's got a classic, iconic fucking riff, dude.
Yep, that was the direction I was going in, bro. I paid more attention to this song, and I fucking adore this song, man.
Yep.
I love the verse; it's super catchy. I love the vibe that it gives on this fucking album. It's a different vibe than all the other songs that we've been hearing, and I'm sorry, bro. I gotta spoil it. This is my favorite song on the album.
Interesting. That's pretty fucking. Woo. That's a big one to say. I like that.
It
I
is. I
like
love
that.
this fucking song, bro. I love it so fucking much.
You know, Chino has that way of introducing his vocals into a song to where it's a buildup of sorts. You know what I mean? Like he starts out strong, but it's a
Hmm.
fucking build up, and then you get to that chorus and it just fucking hits you. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And with this one, and especially with that fucking riff, dun, 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 you know, and then you got Chino's fucking, and then when he gets in the chorus, drive dun, 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 dun,
Hmm.
away. You know what I mean? Like he's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
This is probably in my opinion, this might be their most perfect song. I'm gonna say it.
Interesting.
I
Interesting.
think so. It's a 5 minute song, which is a perfect fucking length, and there's not a boring part in this fucking song.
Okay, so perfect Deftones song so far in their discography or of all time?
So far,
Okay,
so
interesting.
far.
Interesting. We'll
Hmm.
have to go and maybe do a number episode 3 and 4
We
on
might
Korn's
do.
third and fourth albums and Deftones third and fourth albums
Yeah, this might be a rolling fucking thing, dude.
because to be honest with you, like I said, how Korn gets better, does Deftones get better?
I
Teaser,
know,
teaser,
man.
teaser.
Very fucking interesting. But
Very
yeah.
interesting.
Let's move it along, man. Let's go to track number 7. This one's called Lotion.
This has got a very aggressive riff to it. It's got a good chorus, and his vocals are on point with this. It took me a couple listens on this song to know if I
Hmm.
really wanted to like invest my time into it. And by the second or third time listening to it, I did. Not a bad track. It's not the greatest track, but it's not a bad track. I dug it.
Yeah, man. The vocals are insane on this fucking track.
Hmm.
He does a lot of different things on this track than he's done in the other tracks, which was pretty fucking cool to hear. It's fun, it's energetic, and yeah, I think it was a good song after "Be Quiet."
Yep, I agree, dude. It keeps the pace going. That's always a good thing.
Yep, it does. Let's move on to track number 8. I don't know how to quite say this. It's either "Day the Flu" or "Die the Flu."
We're gonna go with Die the Flu. Fuck it.
There you go.
This one's okay. It's got a good bass line, but other than that, that's all I have written. It's okay.
Yeah, as I said, it's an interesting riff for the verse. I think it was a good spot for this song as track number 8. And there's not much else to say. But yeah.
Agreed.
We move on to track number 9, second to last. This one's called Head Up, featuring Max Cavalera.
Max Cavalera from Sepultura and Soulfly Flame fame. This is a two-parter song for me.
Yeah, it is.
The first part, fucking great. Aggressive vocals, aggressive riff, fantastic
Yeah.
riff. It's a fucking fun pit song. And then you get into the second half of the song, and it's just repetitive, slow bullshit that was just noise.
Yeah.
It was filler.
Yeah, I agree. I think the second part definitely did not need to be there. I don't know. I don't really know what that was. I don't know if there was like we need more time on the album, so it's just fucking play something.
Well,
But
Max was kind of known for that in his Soulfly days, especially at the beginning. He would do a
true.
lot of songs that had like a lot of bullshit filler in them that didn't
Yeah.
need to be there. Like this song is 5 minutes and 12 seconds. This could have easily been a 2 minute and 50 second song, like
Yep.
easily.
I agree, 100%. But yeah, I think the beginning of the song was good, and the second half of the song was a disappointment.
Yep, absolutely.
And that leads us to the closer, track number 10. This one is called MX, and this song ends at the 4 minute and 52 minute mark. And just like Korn, the rest of the song is nothing but extra bullshit. But yeah.
Similar to what I had said about Korn's last track on their album, The Closer, this is a weak song, dude. It's weak sauce. The song itself is like not good, and then when you get into the quote unquote hidden track at the end, it's better. Like the second half of the song is better, but it's another weak closer, dude. Like you start off strong, man, with probably the greatest riff in all of nu metal history with My Own Summer, and then you end with this shit. Like, what the
Yep.
fuck are we doing? Can we please have an
Right.
album that starts and ends fucking fantastic, please?
Yeah, I don't know what the new metal vibe was back in the day with these fucking last songs on the album, but it did not work at all. Especially it was not timeless. It wasn't you can't go back to it and be like it's still the closer was still as good as when the album came out. It doesn't
Yep.
work.
It's like people always remember the ending to a movie more than they do anything else, right? In the
Yep.
movie, most of the
Yep.
time. Same thing could be said for an album. You remember the beginning and you remember the ending because you remember how it made you feel when you first put that CD on, tape on, 8 track on, whatever the fuck. You remember how it made you feel. And
Yep.
then at the end of an album, it made you remember how you felt at the very end of it. Like what did I take away from this album? These endings to both fucking bands, to both albums, are not fucking good. And
Nope.
if we continue on this series and we do a part 3 and part 4 with Korn and Deftones, hopefully they get their shit together and they have a fucking closing song that actually feels like a closing song.
Yeah, that would be fucking lovely. We shall see. All right, I kind of spoiled my favorite track on the album already, which was "Be Quiet and Drive." Nick, what is your favorite
Fuck,
song
man.
on this album?
This was so hard to choose, bro, because I got 3 of them. I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to say that the 2 biggest radio tracks on this album, My Own Summer and Be Quiet Drive, were really good, and I'm also a big fan of Around the Fur as well. But I think for me, man, just not to repeat what you said, I think I'm going to have to go with track 1. I'm going to have to go with My Own Summer, probably the greatest riff in nu metal history. Fucking sue me if you don't agree. Let me know if you don't agree in the comments on YouTube, Spotify, X, Instagram, all the places that you can find us, please. And if you agree, please tell me why you agree too. But I'm going to be that fucking guy. I'm going to pick the most popular song on this record as my favorite song.
I have no complaints, bro. I love that fucking pick, and yeah, man. Overall, I think this was a very solid fucking album, and I can safely say I'm a big Deftones fan now.
Fuck
And
yeah. Glad to hear
yeah,
it.
this album has kicked ass.
So what was your least favorite song on this album?
Least favorite, man, I have to go with probably the closer, MX.
Yeah, it was a toss-up between that and track 3, Mascara. Mascara was just a whatever song for me, dude. I just did not like it at all. So to not repeat what you said about the last track, I'm going to pick track 3, Mascara.
Damn, very interesting. Okay, that's fair.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about album covers, man. We got Korn, Life is Peachy. We got Deftones, Around the Fur. Which album cover was your favorite?
Around the Fur, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I mean, Life is Peachy. It looks creepy, but like it's dark and you can't really tell what the fuck is happening unless you really look at it. And then Deftones is a classic nu metal fucking cover.
Yep.
So
You got a
yeah,
chick who's wet in the fucking bra and panties.
yep,
Fuck it.
and that will win over everybody in 1997. So
Yes, sir. So are
yeah,
you down to do part three and part four?
I am, bro. I want to hear
Fuck yeah.
more.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm interested. I'm interested in what you think. Because have you heard Korn's Fall Leader and Issues in their entireties?
I believe I have. Yes.
So it'll be interesting for you
Yes.
to go back and listen. And me too, because dude, it's been years since I've heard both albums in their entirety. But it'd be
Mm-hmm.
interesting to see how our opinions are going back now and research for the show. For Korn, especially because so far both albums have been kind of a dud. The first album I think was better than Life is Peachy by
Yeah.
far. But let's see how Follow the Leader and Issues come, and then let's see what fucking Deftones brings in their albums three and four as well.
Yeah, it looks like Deftones didn't put out next album until the year 2000, so it's 2 years
White Pony.
after Follow the Leader. So that's interesting. So we'll see what they
White Pony
bring.
is like a groundbreaking, like landmark album for Deftones too. That
Interesting.
really
Okay.
put them into the mainstream for sure. Was White Pony. Like that
Good.
was White Pony was probably their black album, not so much because of how they changed their sound, but now people started to take Deftones seriously.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, looking on it, I don't think I know any songs on this album, so I'm very excited to dive right in.
I think you know more than you think you do. I
Okay, well,
really do.
I know one,
Yeah.
the obvious one, but
Yeah.
besides that, I don't remember.
I think you're going to be kind of pleasantly surprised with some of the hidden gems you might find on this record, to
Okay.
be honest with you. And then on that same token, too, I think Korn's Follow the Leader, the next album that's coming up with them, I think
Mm-hmm.
is their black album as well that really put them over the top
Yeah,
and made people really pay attention to who fucking Korn was.
I agree 100%. Yep, sounds like a fun fucking episode, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm down, dude. I'm excited for episodes three and four, bro. I can't wait to see what these bands bring, and let us know in the comments what the fuck you think too.
Yep, please do, and yeah, I think that concludes our episode, man. Anything else you want to add?
Just has been fun, man, going back and listening to these fucking new metal iconic bands, dude, and just seeing their come ups and where they came from and where they're at now, man. It's fucking exciting. And to see that you have become a Deftones fan now after this shit is fucking awesome. And I think after Follow Leader and Issues, I think you might come around to the fucking Korn side too. I really do.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. There's not very many bands in my life now where I become a new fan of, so definitely surprised me.
Yep, for sure, dude. Yeah, I think we're in for a treat. All of us. All of us are in for a treat.
Hell yeah, let's do it. With that being said, I want to encourage you all to go to X, go to Instagram, follow us there, subscribe here on YouTube, share the channel, please. Get this channel circulating, let other people know what we're doing here. And if you like it, please comment down below what you like and what you dislike about the channel. Just talk to us. We love your conversation, and we want you to be a part of the podcast as well. With that being said, Nick, I am going to peace on out. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you all have a great night listening. Peace out.
Peace.